Two iconic airlines, each with a legion of loyal fans. One big question: which one really delivers? On the left, Delta, world-spanning, reliable, and premium. And on the right, JetBlue, boutique, high value, and East Coast strong. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. So check this out on the mind map. We're looking at network and destinations, reliability and on-time performance, value and loyalty rewards, cabin experience and comfort, elite status and perks, cabin seat quality, and lounge access. Basically everything you'd want to know before hitting that book button. Let's kick off with the first category. Let's talk about their route networks. Delta, now this is where Delta kind of flexes. The airline's reach is honestly insane. Over 325 destinations, 6 continents, and thanks to joining forces with the SkyTeam Alliance, you can pretty much fly Delta or its buddies almost anywhere in the world. So if you dream about a sushi tour in Tokyo next month, or you want to see the Eiffel Tower and hit up a New York City meeting in the same week, Delta actually has the flights to get you there. The only real catch? Most of the focus cities are U.S. hubs. So if you're looking for true offbeat spots, you might need connections. JetBlue, meanwhile, really shines for folks sticking mostly to the East Coast or looking to escape to the Caribbean, Central America, or a few European spots here and there. It's honestly pretty good coverage for domestic U.S., but the international footprint? Way more limited next to Delta. So, winner for pure network size, it's Delta. Okay, now let's talk reliability. Because, honestly, no one wants to spend their vacation in the airport lounge, right? Delta, you gotta give them credit, leads the pack with 83.8% on-time arrivals and the lowest cancel rate among the majors. These guys have high reliability and consistently top the rankings year after year. That said, on some of those older regional jets, you might notice a wee bit of variation in the in-flight experience, but nothing that'll ruin your day. Now, JetBlue? Not ideal. Yes, bag handling is decent, but delays are kind of a thing. Just 68.7% on time, higher cancellations, and unfortunately, they're usually rated as the least reliable major U.S. airline. So, yeah, no contest here. Delta's the clear winner. Let's get into value and loyalty rewards. So, how far do your points actually take you? Delta goes heavy on the credit card options, so if you want choices, they got them. Tons of partner mileage earning too. But here's the rub. SkyMiles usually get kind of a bad rep for redemption rates, especially if you're hoping for crazy value trips. It's often just a 5% effective value, and the award flights generally take more miles to actually book. JetBlue? Oh, and here's something cool. TrueBlue points are consistently rated at the top for value, around 7.3% average return. Their point system is genuinely friendly for users. Plus, people love how easy the redemptions are. The gotcha? There are fewer card options and not as many ways to rake in points unless you're flying a lot. Bottom line? JetBlue gives you way more bang for your buck in the loyalty game. By the way, quick fun fact break. Did you know Delta started out as a crop dusting company way back over 100 years ago? Yep, Delta is literally a centenarian. JetBlue, meanwhile, is not even 25. Serious age gap in the airline world. Moving on to cabin experience and comfort. Delta's been busy modernizing cabins across its fleet, right? You've got Delta One suites on the snazzier international and some domestic flights, Premium Select, which is legit premium economy, and just overall a cleaner, more modern vibe. If there's anything to nitpick, it's that you'll want to check what aircraft you're actually flying, because the seat and product can vary. JetBlue swings in with wider standard economy seats, thank you Airbus, above average legroom, and their Mint business class is actually legendary for those fancy transcon runs. And get this, Wi-Fi is free in all cabins, plus snacks. The catch is, their premium products only show up on select routes, and internationally, there's no separate premium economy cabin. So honestly, for comfort, both have their quirks, and I'm calling this one a tie. Let's check out elite status and perks. Delta's SkyMiles Medallion program, it's basically one of the strongest you'll find in the US. Think lounge access, upgrades, tons of global partnerships, but yeah, qualifying can be a bit of a headache, and sometimes annoyingly pricey if you're not a super frequent flyer. JetBlue's Mosaic program is more straightforward, like actually possible for average peeps to get status. No Hogwarts-level complexity here. It's a reasonable path, but truthfully, the perks just aren't as stacked. Plus, limited lounge perks, especially for anything international. Winner? Delta. Again, just too many perks in their corner. So, seat quality. Delta does keep their planes looking spiffy. Modern in-flight screens, refreshed interiors, and all that. But the legroom? It's fine. Like standard airline fine. Nothing wild. Over at JetBlue? Wow. They really go for comfort. You get more legroom, period, especially in economy. And seats on their A320 and A321 fleet are straight up comfy. Only downside? Not as many wide bodies for extra space. Still, for seats, JetBlue's got the edge here. And finally, lounges. Delta totally owns this category. They've got lounges in major airports all over the world. Plus, their SkyTeam partnerships open up even more lounge doors for those big international trips. Sometimes clubs do get crowded, not gonna lie, but the access is hard to beat. JetBlue? Yeah, not a strength. They don't have their own lounges, so unless you're flying select international routes, you're stuck relying on partner lounges. Safe to say, Delta is the lounge master. Zooming out, you can see how these airlines stack up on the radar chart. Delta's pretty much winning across global reach, reliability, elite perks, and lounges, while JetBlue swings hard on value and seat comfort. So if I had to pick between the two, here's my take. Delta just owns it when it comes to flying anywhere, showing up on time, and giving the big spenders and frequent flyers all the perks. JetBlue is the move if you want to get max value for your points, crave a comfier seat on domestic or transcontinental flights, and maybe live for those comfy basics. Either way, you'll travel far in 2025. But, alright, Delta steals the win. If you like this airline showdown, don't forget to hit that follow and stick around. We do plenty more travel and product comparisons here. Who should we tackle next?